I have a rape whistle actually that my mom got for me that I don't really use just because I don't really feel unsafe on campus, just because I feel this is my home and I've always felt pretty comfortable here. But of course with recent events, you know, you always have to take that precaution, and just being a woman and being a young woman with thousands of people around you all the time, you always have to have that in the back of your mind, which kind of sucks, but it's just adjusting to the world today.
I know that people can tailgate into the dorms, and I wish that didn't happen as often as it probably does. My door for my room doesn't lock automatically, so now I've started making sure that it's locked at night, or when I know there's a bunch of people around that I don't want to accidentally stumble in.
I know the Center for Women in Community is really great. I have a bunch of friends who are working there and interning there, and they've been so supportive for a friend of mine. And I always refer all my residents to them.
We believe that each person has the capacity to make the best decision for themselves. And we might not agree with that decision, but it's not our job. So if a student came to me and said, I was sexually assaulted, the first thing I would want to do is make sure that person is safe. And we also would explain all the different options. Is the person who assaulted you still on campus? Do you feel safe? How can we help you feel safe? Would you like to talk to someone about moving your room to a different residence hall? And there's been, I think, a tremendous improvement in the dean's office response to issues of sexual and relationship violence.
Well, I think all of us work collaboratively together. We have policies around guests and security and signing in, and so we try to educate all of our residents as they enter into our campus about safety and security and the rules and regulations that they should be familiar with. A community is only as secure as the individuals in it.
I am really invested in shifting the paradigm so that we talk about how can we stop perpetrators? How can we stop people from perpetrating? Because ultimately, if someone wants to commit a sexual assault, they're going to do it no matter what.
I always start out by just talking about security and making sure no one lets anyone into the building that they don't know or they don't feel comfortable with and they don't trust. But also, since the rape happened here, I'm actually planning on bringing it up to my residents at my floor meeting just to talk about how they feel on campus and just like really get into their minds that they have to be careful about who they're bringing in.
I think it's a human instinct to want to know what to do and to be like, if I just do this, it'll come out okay. And I think that sexual violence is so complex that there's not a cookie cutter approach.